Welcome back to this week's Inside the Idaho Vandals. I'm Dennis Patchen. Now, women's volleyball had an interesting start to the conference season. 3 home games spread over 5 days, opening up the conference play on Thursday night, Saturday night, and then wrapping it up on Monday. We sent Michaela Dirks out for the week-long session of the kickoff to the conference year.
It took 13 preseason games for the Vandals to get back home to Memorial Gym. Thursday's home opener and start of the Western Athletic Conference play went 5 sets, but ended in a tough loss to Utah Valley. However, Coach Buchanan says she was more than pleased with the crowd they had behind them.
I thought it was a great crowd. It seemed like there were a lot of students here. Anytime we play at home it's a great venue. It's a hard atmosphere usually for teams to come in and play in. So, I thought from that aspect it was great.
Although the Vandals fell short Thursday, they picked up the intensity, which made Saturday and Monday a different story. The Vandals beat Cal State Bakersfield Saturday in 4 sets. Outside hitter Caitlin Peterson led the Vandals with a double-double with 10 kills and 12 aces. She continued to impress Monday night with 7 kills, helping her team beat Grand Canyon with just 3 sets. Although off to a great start, Peterson knows they have more improvements to make in order to reach their overall goals.
Our goal is to win a WAC championship, and we definitely have all the parts to it. We just got to figure it out and, find, our team chemistry together and work everything out, but I think we're definitely capable of achieving that goal.
The Vandals are back on the road this week, taking on Texas Pan America Thursday night. For Inside the Vandals, I'm Michaela Dirks.
Women's soccer back home for a couple of matches. Rick Clark tells us about their second week of conference play.
Idaho played 2 WAC conference games over the weekend and came away with a win and a loss to finish out their 5-game homestand. First up was the Aggies of New Mexico State. Both teams came out of the gate strong, but it was the Vandals that pulled ahead during the first half 2-1.
Oh, we did awesome. We were fighting everywhere, every position, especially towards the end too. We did not want them to score another goal. Everybody was tackling and stepping.
The Aggies came out strong in the second half and tied it up on a Layla Todd goal. After battling back and forth, Idaho's Alexis Slosherith netted a goal to put up the Vandals 3-2. New Mexico State had quite a few chances in the closing minutes to mount a comeback, but the Vandals played tough defense and shut the Aggies down for the 3-2 victory.
Well, today we showed a lot of character. We went 1-0 up, they came back 1-1, 2-1 up, back to 2-2, and then a great screamer goal for the 3, And then you have someone like Natalia as a defender getting 3 assists. The girls worked their socks off today, and they deserved everything they got.
With a 2-0 record in WAC play, Idaho returned to the pitch on Sunday and played host to the Missouri-Kansas City Kangaroos. On a gloomy Moscow day, the Vandals struck first on a header from freshman forward Alyssa Wood. The goal was a memorable one, as it was the first of her career at Idaho.
Well, it was just a perfect pass, and just running in there, I could see it right away, just coming right to me. So, it was there for the taking. So.
UMKC came back and tied the game at 1 apiece in the second half. Tied 1-1 as time expired, this one went into overtime. The Vandals battled hard, but at the 100th minute, opposing player Taylor Bear scored her second goal of the game to seal the 2-1 win for the Roos.
Tough loss, but we had a lot of the ball and we should have done better things with it. And what we can't keep doing is giving teams soft goals. And I think we shot ourselves in the foot. We should have killed the game off before it got to 1-1, but all credit to Kansas City. They didn't give up and they battled away.
The Vandals start a 3-game road trip on Friday against the Utah Valley Wolverines. For Inside the Vandals, I'm Rick Clark.
Thanks, Rick. Just like women's volleyball, women's soccer now will pack up and head out on the road this week. Time now for Campus Connection, where we take you inside the University of Idaho. This past week was a good one here, not only the football victory by the men, but also homecoming week. Lauren Sanders takes a look back at what was a very enjoyable week here at the University of Idaho.
This year marked the 104th Vandal homecoming, and it wasn't all about parades and bonfires. The Vandals participated in a campus-wide food drive, gifting over 15,000 pounds of food back to the Moscow community. International student Tao Mong showed her Vandal pride as philanthropy co-chair for the Old Campus Food Drive.
I see a lot of food like this donated, donated by farmers, by household, and by the shelters in the schools. Totally wonderful.
Students also got together to perform in a talent show called the Vandal Jingle.
It's all about the university, it's all about the traditions of the university that we like to focus on. That's why we do it.
If that wasn't enough, the Vandal Pride was sparked again with the bonfire and fireworks show to get the students fired up to cheer on the Vandals. Before the game on Saturday, the Vandals brought their spirit downtown with the parade on Main Street.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's Inside the Idaho Vandals. Thanks so much for being with us. We'll be back next week to take a look at a big football game coming up against Fresno State. Hope to see you next week right here on another edition of Inside the Idaho Vandals.